Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I do hope you enjoy this video. Check out some of my other videos and be sure to subscribe to my channel. So today's video, I'm doing a quick review of some dipping powder. This dipping powder is by Mefa and I've had these for a while, and so I decided to show them for you today. I did do swatches and I did do a design. I'm not showing the swatches on screen because that video would have been entirely too long. I am showing you the colors, however. So the three kits that I have is one set is called black, the other set is called purple, and the other one is called 3-in-1. It doesn't have a color name. So the two sets that I have include the liquids that you need to do a dip powder set. That's the activator, the top coat, and then the base coat. You also get a brush saver, so when your brush starts to get a little clumpy or full with color from the dip powder, you can just swap out the brushes. Just put the brush you're using in the brush saver and just use the new brush. So each of the kits come with 4 colors, and these are the colors that come in the black kit. Unfortunately, only one of them had a sticker with the number. So you guys know with these kits, they don't have color names. And so those are the colors in the first kit. That was the black. And you get 2 nudes and a gray and a black. What I'll do is, because some of these are older, I'm not sure if they're still available on Amazon, I will leave the links for what is still available on Amazon down below. So the second kit is called purple, and these are the colors that are in that kit. So you get a red, a reddish color, a purple color. You get, this looks kind of pink, and then you get another pink. So I'll show you the colors swatched in a moment. And the third kit I got, it just had 6 colors and it didn't have any of the liquids. I don't need more of those. So these are the colors that are in the second kit. I got another gray, but they're not exactly the same, but I did get another one of those. And I got some more nudes. I got a gold glittery color, which is more of a yellow gold glittery color, and another reddish color, and a pink. And I think that was it in the first kit. So that's the gray. That's kind of similar to the gray in the first kit, which is fine. It's okay to have duplicates. I am doing a lot more practice, like design practice, so I'm pretty sure I will use these. And these aren't very big pots, so, but you know, the thing about dip powder is a little bit does go a long way, so you don't fully use a lot. These colors, all except 2, were very pigmented. So all except 2 for the swatches, I did go in with just 2 layers. I say coats, I mean layers. So if I say 2 coats, I really mean 2 layers of the dip powder. So those words mean the same. So basically I just went in with 2 layers of the dip powder with the exception of 2, and that was in the kit that came with 3. The other thing about these dip powders is these are acrylic. So these could be good to use as a colored acrylic. You're not going to get the strength, just like you don't get the strength with colored acrylic, but these are kind of, if you guys use colored acrylic, a lot of them are pretty fine. The powders are pretty fine, and that's kind of the same consistency that I'm seeing with dip powders. I'm finally putting 2 and 2 together, but so they can be used as acrylic because they are acrylic. You would just have to build your strength with a core powder or with a clear powder for strength. You don't want to build a whole nail using these. And then I'm assuming that when you do the dip powder, the strength of the nail is coming from the glue. The last set that I did, the last dip powder set that I did, I actually used the 1, 2, 3 go tips, and then did 3 layers of the dip powder, and I applied that with glue. Dip powder can be applied with the gel base coat. I do have a dip powder playlist, which I will link above, so you could look through those videos. There are some videos I use the gel base coat instead of the resins that come in the dip powder kits. And I've been using the resins a little bit more, and then I found that when I'm using my mask to do the application, the smell doesn't bother me. So I've been using my mask in addition to when I do my filing and everything like that. So I'm still showing the colors here, and I am just babbling, but I think you guys like when I talk. I think you guys like it as long as I don't say every other words. I literally delete the comments of you guys complaining when I say That's how I talk. I'm working on it. And my other thing is, it's kind of there I go again. It's kind of challenging doing voiceovers if this isn't something that you do a lot of, and it kind of takes a while to kind of find your footing or whatever. But I definitely do delete those negative comments that are down below. So if you think you want to leave a negative comment, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna delete it. I personally don't need engagement that much. I just don't want to give any people the impression that they can just be negative in my comments when this is something that I'm doing and they're not doing. In addition to that, I don't want people going back and forth in my comments, not under my videos. So I do delete. Like, constructive criticism is one thing, but like just negative, no, I delete those. So yeah, I don't need engagement that bad. And just so you know, people leaving negative comments, like, it doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter if you like or dislike this video. Engagement's engagement. However, I delete the negativity. Anyway, so these are all the colors. I've just been talking. I don't even know where I'm at in this video. These are all the colors. So I kind of wanted to do a design. So I'm looking at all the colors, trying to decide like what pops out at me. And it's funny because the first two colors I picked, I actually already did a very similar design. I used the nude and that purplish color. And lately I've really been liking nude. So I got to force myself to use color in this design. So that's actually what I did. I picked two colors, and then I ended up grabbing my container where I hold all my acrylic and dip powder swatches, just to find a third color. So I'm really trying to use a lot of color when right now all I really want to do is nudes and simple designs. So I do have a video of how I organize my swatch sticks, and I will link that in the cards above. And I got initially the idea from Talia's Nail Tales. I'm not sure if you ladies are familiar with her channel, but it is linked in the original video, I do believe. So I'll link my video, and then if you want to check out her channel, if you're not already familiar with her, you can do that as well. So I do not know why I didn't speed this clip up, but these are all the colors still. You guys can just keep looking at the colors. And in a second, I will be showing my swatches for my dip powder and acrylic. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't speed this clip up, but yeah. So the organization thing is actually a lipstick holder that I got off Amazon. And I'm going to reorganize them in true, in a better order. It might not be true rainbow order, but I have an idea of doing the color wheel on the wall right above where all my swatches are, because I just think it looks really pretty in a certain color order, and these aren't exactly in the perfect order, but I know where to go when I'm looking for something. So that's just my dips and my acrylics. I organize my gels, my gel polishes separately, and then I do my poly gels and my builder gels in another container. So I have 3 different containers for those things. So I accidentally deleted the footage of me applying this dip powder, and these are just tips I got off AliExpress, and I went in with 2 coats of each color. The green is from Rosalind. I got that off AliExpress. So the green, the brand is Rosalind, Rosalind, and that is on AliExpress. and the gray and the purple that I used is from the Mefa dip kits that I showed you earlier. And this design, this first nail, I saw this design on Instagram. It didn't have the instructions, but it was so pretty. So it had one layer of the foils, and that layer was matte. And then on top of that, it was shiny. So the first layer was matte and the second layer was shiny, and I tried to do that here. It didn't have the instructions on Instagram, but it didn't quite work out the way that I wanted to. So I'm thinking maybe a layer in between of like acrylic, or maybe a layer in between of poly gel or something like that would have worked better than the matte gel polish. So I'm just applying everything with the glues from the dip powder kit. So I'm just using the base coat to apply everything. And I actually liked how it held my stones. So they did, when I first put them on, they slid a little bit, but it gives you a little bit of time to work because it starts to get tacky and you could still move them a little bit, but they're not sliding all around. So I feel like if you have a really, really intricate like rhinestone pattern or detail that you want to use, I think this base coat would be fine. And then once it dried and I applied my top coat over it, and for that I'm using Model 1's matte top coat and then Model 1's top coat. When I applied my top coat over it, it didn't bubble, it cured, it didn't interact in any way with the top coat. So I think I'm gonna see how it holds up on my nails if I use the resins from the dip powder to apply my rhinestones. I did recently switch over to, I think I did builder gel, or maybe builder gel in a bottle, and that worked out good as well. So I will see how that works out. So here I top coated and cured that layered look I was going for, and I didn't achieve it. So I'm gonna play with that a little bit. Put something in between, something thicker in between the layers, so that first layer that's matte stays matte. And here is just me applying some rhinestones. I do apologize that I accidentally deleted the footage of me applying the dip powder, but like I said, I will link my playlist above, and then you could I have multiple videos of using the resins as well as the base coat. And then just let me know in the comments below if you want me to do another video. But what I was saying about this dip powder is it's pretty pigmented. I had no problems using it at all. The only thing that I noticed is the black. When I did the black swatch, that one took a little bit longer to dry, and it's air drying, so I'm not quite sure why it would do that. But other than that, I really didn't have a problem with the dip powders. They went on really smooth. The base coat isn't clumpy. The base coat, the brushes, this applies really smooth. So they're in a plastic bottle, not a glass bottle, so I probably would keep that out of the sun. But yeah, all in all, like what I paid for these kits and what I got was well worth it, even though I've had them for a while and haven't opened them. But generally what I do is when I see something on sale on Amazon, if it's like a 50% off, or like I have a code for something, I'll just buy it. Another thing that I do is I go on Amazon and I search by the name of the company. Like say I wanted some Beetles gel polish, I just search by Beetles, and then I just see what they have on sale for like 30% off or 50% off. And then if those are sets that I want, I just buy them. I do have a huge gel polish Beetles haul coming up for you guys. I just don't want to do another swatch video so close to this one. But, and that's how I got those sets. I just look and see what's on sale and just buy what's on sale. So, you know, the sets are already cheap. It's $16 for 6 polishes. So that's still pretty cheap, but I like a good sale. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. I do apologize for losing the footage, but you know, check out some videos in my dip powder playlist. And the nails I have right now, if you want to see that video, it's the collab video I did, and I went through it with this design. Like, I did like 3, actually it was like 4. This is the 4th thing I did on my nails. I started with long nails and ended up with shorties. So if you want to watch that video, definitely check it out. It is part of a Neon's in February collaboration that I hosted, and I will be announcing a collab for March. I just haven't gotten any ideas yet. I kind of don't want to necessarily do spring because everyone's going to be doing spring, so I kind of want to do something a little bit different with my collabs. So I will be announcing that soon. If you ladies are interested in doing a collab, check out the video, check out the other ladies' videos, and then just send me a DM on Instagram and let me know that you're interested. So once I do decide what to do, then I already have people in mind. And for my collabs, I really just want to keep it kind of small because I don't want a long playlist of like 20 videos, because I want to make sure that everyone's video is being watched. So I think the most people I'll do is about 10, and this one, it was just 6 of us, and it was really, oh my gosh, it was really stress-free. Everyone just was on top of it. Really appreciate that. So definitely check out that video, check out that playlist, check out the other ladies' content. Definitely subscribe to them if you like their content. That's about it for now. Thank you guys for spending your time with me. Thanks for listening to me ramble. If you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments below. Please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Like this video, comment on this video. Thanks for watching.